Hello everyone! During the first episode of Night City Wire, we were shown a brand new trailer for the upcoming Cyberpunk 2077. And we've gotten more insight into some game mechanics, and a lot more info was shared on the game by journalists and influencers alike, who played the game for 4 hours during their preview impressions. There is a lot to process from this first episode, so let me break it down for you in this video. Also check out my other videos to learn more about Cyberpunk 2077 and smash that like and subscribe button so this video reaches more people. Let's start with the brand new trailer where we see new footage of V, the character you'll be playing, and their partner Jackie on a quest finding a so-called chip of immortality. This chip could be related to Johnny Silverhand, who is played by Keanu Reeves, and who is either dead or missing during this time according to the Cyberpunk lore. Since we already know that Johnny Silverhand will be in the game, it could be that his consciousness has been somehow uploaded to this chip and ends up inside V's head sometime during this game, which is hinted at the end of the trailer.
Fuck.
In fact, if you pause the trailer at the very last frame right here, you can see he's glitching away and mimics V's hand movement, suggesting Johnny is a virtual image and not there in person. A new character we see is this cyborg, which according to lead quest designer Powell Sasko is Adam Smasher, a man turned cyborg who, according to the Cyberpunk lore, supposedly gunned down Johnny Silverhand before the events of Cyberpunk 2077. Remember that this trailer only showed footage from the prologue of the game, and all the events you see happening here are only just in the first few quests of the game. So even with this new amount of info, there is a lot more we don't know about how the story will unfold. The trailer also showed a glimpse of a new mechanic called BRAINDANCE. This will be some sort of clue-finding minigame where you can virtually jump into someone else's experience. It will work kind of similar to Batman Arkham Knight's detective mode and the augmented vision in Detroit Become Human. Within the editing mode of the BRAINDANCE, you can analyze their experience by fast-forwarding, pausing, scanning objects and the environment.
Now try fast-forwarding a bit.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't be creative. You go in, session, yeah.
There are even layers within the BRAINDANCE, where you can use visual and oral modifiers to see and hear elements relating to the quest. The goal for this BRAINDANCE mechanic is to uncover elements previously unknown by the person experiencing it, and to give insight into the inhabitants of Night City. Night City itself will be divided into 6 districts, with the 7th district outside of Night City called the Badlands, and will be a vast wasteland inhabited by a group called Nomads, using vehicles and motorcycles for traversal. Each district feels unique and alive, and Night City itself will have plenty of side missions. While traversing throughout the city, you can encounter gang-related side quests or you can join in on a police shootout. Because Cyberpunk 2077 is essentially an RPG, there is a character creator at the start of the game, and Cyberpunk offers a multitude of customizations. With all of these options, you'll definitely be able to create your own unique character. You'll also be able to choose one of 3 life paths: Corporate, Street Kid or Nomad, with each having their own unique start location and opening quest. For example, if you choose the Corporate life path, you will start at the Arasaka Tower, and choosing the Nomad life path will let you begin outside of Night City in the Badlands. To further customize your character, you'll meet Ripper Dogs throughout the game. Ripper Dogs are able to make alterations to your body, and they can turn limbs into deadly weapons or turn your body into a hacking machine. You can also fully customize your weapons, armor, and there are plans to add small customizations to your own apartment. You won't be able to customize vehicles though, but you can find, earn or just simply steal vehicles with customizations and add them to your garage. Just like in The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Cyberpunk 2077 will have romance options and they depend on your personality and customizations. The game will have several endings with small variations to each ending depending on your choices made or quests done throughout your adventure. It was also mentioned some quests won't be available depending on your choice of life path. CD Projekt Red also announced an anime based on the franchise, Cyberpunk Edgerunners, with the animation created by Japan-based studio Trigger, known from Kill la Kill and Little Witch Academia, and the original score will be composed by Akira Yamaoka, known from the Silent Hill series. Cyberpunk Edgerunners tells a standalone 10-episode story about a street kid trying to survive in Night City, becoming a so-called Edgerunner, a mercenary outlaw also known as a cyberpunk. The series is set to be released in 2022, which still feels far away, but maybe an indicator that the studio is planning to release a big update around this time. This could even be the already announced multiplayer mode. A Netflix release around this time would perfectly coincide with the update and would put the game in the center of attention again. Just like the release of the Witcher series on Netflix gave a huge boost to the sales of The Witcher 3. In addition, Cyberpunk is also getting a comic book series that ties into the game. The series called Cyberpunk 2077 Trauma Team will revolve around an assistant emergency medical technician on a failed rescue mission. The series will be published by Dark Horse Comics and its first issue will be released on September 9th later this year. So we can be sure there will be more than enough Cyberpunk to dive into. Cyberpunk 2077 launches on PC, Xbox One and PS4 on November 19th. A Google Stadia release is also in the works, and enhanced Xbox Series X and PS5 versions of the game are expected in 2021. Oh, and yes, CD Projekt Red has also confirmed that PlayStation fans can take advantage of a version of Xbox Series X's Smart Delivery, allowing those who buy the PS4 version of Cyberpunk to upgrade to the PS5 version for free. PC users can look forward to a version of the game that supports Raytracing. The first screenshots shown that highlight this graphical technique are absolutely stunning. I'll put a link in the description where you can look up all of these released screenshots. And with that, I've come to an end of this Cyberpunk update. Stay safe everyone, and I'll see you later.